Dear students, welcome you all for watching this video. I am Dr. R. Sharmila, Department of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics, Bishop Paper College, Trichirappalli. In this video, I am going to teach about stem cell and its application. Before going to discuss this topic, let's see first about what is stem cell. Stem cells are self-replicating cells which can be differentiated into many types of cells in the body, from muscle cells to brain cells. The stem cells also have the ability to repair the damaged cells. These cells are having strong healing power, so it can be used for the treatment of many diseases. This picture shows that how the stem cell are differentiated into many types of cells such as neuron, epithelial cells, chondrocyte, RBC cells, fat cells, enterocytes, cardiac cells. In this picture, we will see about the different potency of stem cell such as totipotent, pluripotent, multipotent, oligopotent and unipotent. Let's see one by one. Totipotent stem cell. These cells can differentiate into all the possible types of stem cell. Example, fetus. Pluripotent stem cell. These are the cells from an early embryo and can differentiate into any cell types of the body. Multipotent stem cell. These cells are differentiated into closely related cell types. Example, hematopoietic stem cell. This stem cell isolated from the bone marrow, which can be able to form all the types of blood related cells. Okay, that's why it's called as closely related cell types. Okay, so multipotency stem cell which make the difference with the pluripotency stem cell. How you know? The pluripotency stem cell can able to form any form of cell types in the body system, whereas multipotency it will form only closely related cell types. Example, hematopoietic stem cell. Next, oligopotent stem cell. Adult lymphoid or myeloid cells are good example for oligopotent. It can differentiate into few different types of cells. It cannot able to make all the types of cells in the body system. Next, we will see about unipotency of stem cells. These cells can able to produce only one type of cells. Since they have a ability to renew themselves, they are known as unipotent stem cell. Example, muscle stem cell. In this case, the muscle stem cell can able to make more number of only muscle cells, not in any other cell types. In this slide, we will see about the different sources of stem cell. There are many sources such as embryo, adult sources, including bone marrow, peripheral blood, umbilical cord. These will serve as different sources for isolation of stem cell. According to the source, the stem cell name has been given like embryonic stem cell, induced pluripotent stem cell, hematopoietic stem cell and mesenchymal stem cell. First, we will see about embryonic stem cell. It is isolated from the developed embryo, especially in the blastocyst stage, because it's having more number of viable stem cell on it, so that this stage will consider as a good stage for the isolation of stem cell from the embryo. And come to the adult sources, and bone marrow will be a good source for adult source for the isolation of stem cell. From the bone marrow, we can isolate hematopoietic stem cell and mesenchymal stem cell. Already I told you about hematopoietic stem cell, which can be able to form all the types of blood related cells. Even it is considered as a good example for describing the multipotency nature of stem cell. And come to the iPSC. iPSC it's nothing but induced pluripotent stem cell. In this case, the normal somatic cells was taken and reprogrammed in with the Simga-Yamanga factor. Later it is converted into stem cell. This is what called as induced pluripotent stem cell. See, please try to understand what is how way the induced pluripotent stem cell makes a difference with other types of stem cell. In this case of HSC and MSc and ESc, directly it isolated from the sources, whereas in iPSC it's like normal cells are converted into stem cell with help of some kind of a reprogramming process. And the last we will see about the promises of stem cell research. Here in having a cultured pluripotent stem cell, this stem cell can be used for the treatment of different disease like diabetes, cardiovascular disorders, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease and leukemia, and sometimes it is also taken for toxicity analysis, and also it is used for drug testing, and some case it is the study of stem cell, which will be very useful for understanding and prevention and treatment of birth defects. So these are all the possible applications of stem cell research. With this information, I like to finish this video. Thank you all for watching this video. Have a nice day. Thank you all.